morning, everyone. I'm Shelley Kemp. I'm the Executive Director of the Royal Oak Chamber of Commerce. And the Chamber and our board are really honored to have been asked to come here. It's eggs for special. Yeah. Okay. My chamber staff you have to open the egg part. Okay, well, anyway, we are really happy to be here, invited to Michigan's Food and Agricultural Month. This is, like I said, a very special occasion because the Royal Oak Chamber, we've been here for a while, obviously, and we've been here about 80, I think we're at 80 plus years as a chamber. And this McDonald's and the one in downtown Royal Oak have been chamber members for a very long time, not quite since 1936 or whatever, but they've been around for a while. And not so long ago, in January, I think of 2015, yeah, it was January, we were here when they did their grand opening and remodel, and it was a very cold January. I remember standing out by the sign, and we were all shivering. But Tony and John invited us in, and we were, of course, showered with caffeinated beverages and all kinds of yummy food that was produced and made in Michigan and made here at McDonald's. So we were very thankful for that because we were all frozen. While I was reading up on Michigan Food and Agriculture Month, I learned that Michigan ranks first in tart cherries, dry beans, cucumbers for pickling, and it is a major producer of asparagus, apples, carrots, celery, and sugar beets. I think we're going to take on here. Okay. I went, I'm probably going to say something everybody else is. Our 2016 Citizen of the Year, Christy Siegel, comes from a long line of asparagus farmers. So there we go. Farming and agriculture has been a part of Royal Oak since Royal Oak became Royal Oak. Early settlers were indeed farmers who cleared the land to build homes and plant crops, as agriculture was the primary occupation of the time. By 1854, wood planks had been laid to make the Saginaw Trail from Detroit to Pontiac. Once the trail roads were established, the area was more attractive for settlers. Soon, Royal Oak residents were manufacturing cowbells and cultivating farms on their vast farmlands fed by the Red Run River that flowed in a neighborhood not so far from here on Vincetta Boulevard. If anyone is familiar with Royal Oak, Vincetta was a river at some point, and it still floods like it every once in a while. Also in the early 1850s, Gilbert and Elizabeth Hamer escaped slavery in Kentucky, followed the Underground Railroad to Royal Oak, and ended up here. Elizabeth and Gilbert raised their 6 children here in Royal Oak, along with ducks, geese, and guinea hens. Eventually, they bought 7 acres of property right near Crooks and Webster, again, not very far from here, and used it as farmland for many years. So, Royal Oak is definitely part of the whole agricultural area in this area. So, as you can see, Royal Oak is very, and along with much of Michigan, has a long, rich history of being a strong agricultural state. In fact, we should all be very proud of. I'd like to introduce the Director of the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, Jamie Clover Adams.
Well, I appreciate that. I really am glad to be here today, and I can't think of a better place to begin 2018's Food and Ag Month, but here in Royal Oak at a McDonald's. And this is the proclamation that the governor issued to begin Food and Ag Month. Since Michigan is the second most diverse state in the union for agricultural products, we have to have a whole month to celebrate and not just one day. I want to thank McDonald's. They have been very good partners for Michigan agriculture. As you see from the sign, they buy all kinds of things from Michigan farmers and from our food and value-added processors. And perhaps Royal Oak was in on the beginning back in the 1840s for farming, but agriculture is a lot more than farming. And there is a lot of food processing that goes on down in this part of our state. Michigan is, as I said, the second most diverse, but we also have 10 million acres of farmland and about 51,000 farmers, and they contribute to produce the raw materials that you need for all these things. And I chuckle with my colleagues across the country when I think about McDonald's, and I think they must think I just shop or eat at fast food all the time. But when you think about the Michigan products that are in stores like this across our state, and across the region and the country. You know, the eggs that you eat in the morning, if you like yogurt like I do, the fruit that's in it that you have, the cheese, the pickles, every pickle that is on a burger or entree here in this restaurant came from Michigan. And so those are things that I like to talk about. They give us the partnerships that are here. And then, you know, to be able to start the month here with all those good things that happen here in a McDonald's and that touch not just our rural communities, but also our urban communities like the one here in Royal Oak. It's just so important. I think what it helps us see is that when we celebrate Food and Ag Month, it's just not about those of us who are Aggies and who live out in the rural parts of our state. It's about all of us because we all have to eat, and this part of the state is an important part of our sector. So I appreciate being here this morning to celebrate. Glad to see the cows here and the eggs. No chicken, but we got the cows and we got the production of the chicken. And so with that, I will introduce Allison. Okay, we're in the right order. Allison Brink. Allison is the executive director of the Michigan Allied Poultry Association. The folks that bring us this, as well as some of the chicken meat that you might eat here. So Allison, I'll let you take it over.
Well, thank you, Director Clover Adams, and congratulations on your new role at the USDA. We know that we will have a great voice for Michigan agriculture in Washington, D.C. I also want to thank McDonald's for hosting today's event. McDonald's is a leading customer of Michigan poultry products, and Greg Herbruck, who is here today, will also be able to share more about how important that relationship is between McDonald's and our Michigan egg producers. On behalf of our organization, Michigan Allied Poultry Industries, and our Michigan egg farmers, I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate fresh Michigan eggs. Our Michigan egg farmers have a huge impact statewide. Michigan is 6th in the nation in egg production and home to 15 million laying hens that are cared for by farm families who have a long history in egg production. Michigan hens are raised under the highest animal care standards, and we have an economic impact that affects communities statewide. The egg industry pumps $625 million into Michigan's economy every year. So when folks are eating eggs in the morning or at any meal, they are helping Michigan's agricultural economy and supporting Michigan's family egg farms. So I want to thank McDonald's again for this great event and showcasing fresh Michigan eggs. And next I would like to introduce Courtney Freeland with Milk News More.
Thank you, Allison and Director Clover Adams. I am pleased to be here on behalf of Milk Means More, representing Michigan's dairy farmers. Michigan's nearly 1,600 dairy farmers work hard each day to produce the milk that goes into lattes and ice cream mix and butter that is used here at McDonald's and McDonald's around the state. When you buy a dairy product at McDonald's, you can be confident that that's a high-quality product that comes from well-cared-for cows and processed right here locally in Michigan. Michigan's dairy industry supports over 40,000 jobs here in the state, from everything from the crop growers to the milk delivery drivers to the ice cream mix makers to the McDonald's staff. Michigan's dairy industry helps to keep Michigan strong. Each year, McDonald's purchases 7.5 million gallons of milk from dairy suppliers. We are really proud to partner with McDonald's, and thank you so much for hosting this event. And we are confident that visiting McDonald's and buying all these wonderful agriculture products is great for the state. Please join me in welcoming Greg Herbruck, the president of Herbruck Poultry Ranch.
Thank you, Courtney. I'm going to step a little closer to the proud Michigan egg side. Thank you all for being a part of this and a chance to share. I especially want to recognize Jamie Clover Adams. As was mentioned, she's going to be departing for D.C. Washington's gains will be our loss. She's done a great job leading Michigan agriculture, and we will really miss her, but again, we enjoy the chance to see her in D.C. we also came from the very same small town of Saranac. We grew up actually within a couple miles of each other, so have a special friendship and appreciation of the area. So, thank you, Jamie, and best of luck. As well as, I want to thank McDonald's for hosting this event today. This is a chance to showcase all these Michigan products, primarily the eggs here we have. And it's, I'm a family business. I have brothers and sisters that have worked in the egg business, third generation now, so we are very proud to be a part of the McDonald's supply chain. They are an amazing company to work with. They're engaged from all points of sale, and the important thing is that they have the same culture and characteristic for how we care for the animals, how we produce the eggs, how we get the best product into the store that possible. And it's just great to be a part of that supply chain. It's very open. We are very involved, all the way from even social accountability audits of our facilities, so that we are a good representative, and we really appreciate that. And I think the best compliment I can give is that we're a better company having worked with them and challenged by the standards that McDonald's has. We have, I say it often, we work with a lot of other companies across the nation, but McDonald's has the highest standards and the highest quality egg in the country. And so we're pleased to be a part of that. To get an egg east of the Mississippi came from our farm. So we have roughly 900 people and millions of hens helping get that job done. So again, I want to thank everyone for being here today, and I look forward to make sure everybody gets 2 or 3 egg McMuffins to on your way out the door, so we'll make more. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you to Director Adams for having this event and kicking it off here in Michigan. And Royal Oak is a great place for us to really tell this farm-to-table story. It's an opportunity for us to bring rural Michigan into urban Michigan and be able to really connect those two dots. And we have with us here Andrew Kostecki. He is the owner of this McDonald's, as well as several others in the Royal Oak area. As well, we have 92 owner-operators in the state of Michigan. Just like Andrew, his brother John is also here with us, and they are both second generation. Their father, Tony, is also an owner-operator with us, and we're very proud of our owner-operators who do a great job of taking all of these quality ingredients and making quality menu items for each and every one of you. So to Greg's point, enjoy the Egg McMuffins. We also want to just recognize all of the crew that make those Egg McMuffins. We employ over 33,000 people, employees in the state of Michigan in McDonald's. And that doesn't even include all of the people that work for all of these partners and the great suppliers and all of our ag industry. So we know we have a lot of employment opportunities that we have provided. And Andrew has also some additional information and recognition that he'd like to make.
I just want to share that across the great state of Michigan, our owners are very proud members of their local civic organizations, extremely involved in all their schools, churches, communities, and I really want to say thank you to our suppliers. You guys are the best of the best. And thank you all for coming today. Enjoy yourself, have some food, have some coffee, have some eggs, have some shakes, milk,